The Mindset Shift Presents, A Whole New Life by Lucia Giovannini. This book abstract is intended to provide just a glimpse of this wonderful book with the hope that you may like to read the original book at leisure and enjoy its real beauty. Introduction. When we have dream, we have lots of doubts about our capability, time to be devoted, how complicated it is and so on. This book answers these and also guides you in this journey for better life. It helps in finding motivation, the strength, and tools to face and resolve difficult situations. It takes you through various stages of change. It also provides you with techniques, virtual toolbox, for lifelong use. Keeping a diary is very important. Note down your thoughts, moods, reactions, dreams, deep intuitions. A personal story of continuous journey. Chapter 1, Embracing Change. It is not the strongest or the most intelligent of the species that survive, but those who adapt best to change. Darwin. Change could be forced by life, or chosen by us deliberately. There are paradoxes in change. We actually have to embrace two extreme, contrasting realities. The art of change. Human body and mind is continuously changing. Many of body functions are auto ones. We must change in a coordinated, rhythmic way. 4 stages of change. Level 0, resistance to change. First level, incremental change, when we start to learn something new to do something different. Second level, developmental change, new habits develop, point of view grows. We confront situations differently. Just the beginning of improvement. Third level, evolutionary level, change not just in behavior, work, relationships, but deepest part of you. Foundations of change, to learn, and to grow. Acceptance, St. Francis's Serenity Prayer. Healthy acceptance is a must. Learn from experience and change. Requires strength, courage, desire, determination to go forward. Be honest. Observe without judgment. And when I fail, accept without judging all failures in life like a child learns walking. Acceptance allows us to love ourselves, appreciate ourselves even if results not good, even if we fail 100 times. Love, acceptance essential for healing. True acceptance is a must. The Power Zone. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change attitude. Don't complain. Maya Angelou. The 2 zones. Zone 1, we are in complete control. Zone 2, we can't control. We always have a choice, if not of doing something, at least of attitude. Responsible, to be able to give best answers to the questions of life. Our power zone is ours, a birthright. Don't give it away. A great musician broke one string of his piano at the beginning of a performance. A piano is not expected to work with 3 strings, but that day the musician gave such an outstanding performance with just 3 strings, that spectators gave him a standing ovation. That was sheer daring and creativity. There is no passion in playing small, accepting less than what you are capable of. Anne Mandela. Frog story. Come out of comfort zone. The crux of the situation, look with new eyes, not for new lands. Sharpen your tools, Stephen Covey, Woodcutter story. Chapter 2, Where are we? The evolutionary process is lifelong, even beyond. But, every step is exciting new challenges, new goals. The journey possesses you. Recognizing signs. First sign: slight discontentment. Pleasure versus happiness confusion. In pleasure, we consume something. It is transient. In happiness, we make investments of time, energy, money for a long-term reward. Every day, there is a choice between the two. We are addicted to pleasure right now. Let's be quiet. The problem with shortcuts is when used indiscriminately, without realizing, without being aware of the side effects, we harm ourselves. To distance from temptations requires great effort. We are into a downward spiral. Second sign: emptiness. What is the meaning of life? Why are we here on earth? Create moments of silence. Takes lot of courage to face and accept. Media, movies, sports stars are our idols. Viktor Frankl, concentration camp story. Those who closed eyes, lived on in the past, died. Those who faced challenges, had hopes, dreams of future, survived, emerged stronger. The way we respond to suffering strengthen emotional, mental muscles, or use it as a crutch for inertia or inactivity. First step: courage to feel pain, frustration, dissatisfaction, face fear and consider scars of limitation. What else can we do? The genius is not one who answers the questions, but one who asks the questions. Every human being possesses an immense potential. Our responsibility is to develop it as best as we can, and have a life of significance and satisfaction. First step: knowledge, beliefs and convictions. How they are formed, and affect our thoughts, actions, and emotions. Chapter 3, Frames of Mind. We get continuously programmed with our experience based on memories and others' influences. There is a problem when this affects self-trust, values, capacity, money, sex and relationships. Makers of meanings. Every word brings to mind so many meanings. E.g. bread, a food, type of bread, hunger, good/bad. Thought, emotion and action. To every stimulus, we create a movie. Our choices and behavior depend on the film's significance, interpretation. Word house brings different response from two persons, good/bad, based on their experiences. The errors of thoughts and the 3 Ps: personalize, pervasive and permanent. Everything affecting us, personalize, in everything, pervasive, every time, permanent. Do you jump to conclusions? See everything in black and white, right/wrong? Do you always see negative? I am just like that, it's my nature. Conditioning is through repetitive actions/influences. However, we can train to change it for the better. Awareness of this possibility is a door to all transformation. AAA, wanted self-esteem. No psychological health possible unless the essential core of every person is fundamentally accepted, loved, and respected. A. Maslow. Self-esteem and self-efficiency, or faith in ourselves, are different. Start by giving unconditional value to each human being. It is an intrinsic value of the self matrix, a birthright, no one can take away. Celebrate and honor who you are, independent of what you do, career, age, physique, money, independent of others' approval. This awareness no one can give you. It must come from within. To develop self-esteem, we must make a sharp distinction between people and their behavior. We must separate being from doing. We may fail, make mistakes, behave badly. We disapprove action, behavior, but not the person. Fight incompetence, not ourselves. Same for others. Allow imperfection, but evolve and improve. As acceptance, appreciation, admiration, this is a path to self-esteem. First, accept our errors. No need to defend. Improve and bounce back. Second, notice and appreciate every effort, small/big, trial, independent of result. Don't focus on faults, focus on good things. Third, admire yourself despite achievements. We are gloriously fallible. How our choices would change if we have nothing to prove to ourselves or to the world. We have a right to err and improve. Experiment on 3 as the matrix of personal power. If you plan to be less than you are capable of, I warn you that you will be deeply unhappy for the rest of your life. A. Maslow. From birth we have been getting feedback about efficiencies and we form convictions about our abilities. Do you have faith in your capacities? Self-esteem is tied to being, self-efficacy is tied to doing, result-based gradual development. Develop faith in our capacities. Realize that we can make it in life. When feeling of auto-efficacy gets depleted, unimaginable harm is done. If we can't manage our environment, instinct of survival is threatened. Stress, anxiety, depression result. A feeling of being incapable sets in. Whatever I do, it never goes right. Life is a struggle. When we heal this matrix, become assertive and proactive. Focus on solution, not the problem, resources, not the obstacles. We are determined and yet flexible. We have faith for success. We are honest to recognize errors and improvements. We are humble to learn from others and seek help when required. We choose win-win situations. Yes to people, experiences, ideas. We can also say no. The matrix of others. Everything that irritates us in someone else's behavior helps us to better understand ourselves. Carl Jung. It is through the way others treat us that we get an idea of our own identity. Observing parents, family members, adults, we deduce rules of relationships. If we want to live a peaceful life and have stable relationships, it is important to be at peace with the matrices of others. The matrix of time. Do you have enough time, or you are always under time pressure? What do past, present, future mean to you? The matrix of the world. Our beliefs of the world, the sense that we give them, importance we attribute, create emotions. We suffer, get angry, fight, not for things themselves, but the meaning/value we give them. Reality has 1,000 facets. Our point of view is just one of them. Chapter 4, Where do we want to go? Establish a goal. When there is a goal, even desert becomes a road. Want to go on a trip? What is the destination? Want to eat in a restaurant, but don't know what to order? If you are hungry, you will notice only restaurants on the road. If you are told to not think about the white elephant, precisely makes you think about it. We have conflict in objectives, well-paid job, but not too much of responsibility. It's not important how strong reason screams its rules of good conduct, passion always screams louder. Erasmus. To beat any difficulty, our energy level must be at a higher level. Passion brings flow and our work time flies. We have strength, capacity, good mood, smile, even in difficulty. We have more access to our potential. Senses are more active, mind more focused and clear, more creative, more alive, more capable of finding solution and look beautiful. It's a mysterious force. Love in action equals passion. It provides an incredible driving force. It makes our heart race. When we discover this, we have inexhaustible energy. We are eternally in love. It is a key to self-motivation. With more lofty goals, we have more obstacles. Those who worry less about failure succeed against all odds. They enjoy the journey as much as reaching the finishing line. Only 2% of people are self-actualizers. The pyramid of needs, from the bottom: physical, hunger, thirst, safety, belonging, esteem, appreciation, recognition, success, self-realization. Up to the fourth level, needs are guided by deficiency and survival. Self-realization is very different. Evolution, improvement, discovering our role, purpose, reason, potential is important here. Everyone has potential for self-realization. The need for SR is a continuous process. Which needs do we satisfy? Ask which needs will be met at which level. How do we choose to satisfy our needs? Don't judge your goals. You don't have to give up your Ferrari. While making goals, take stock of true value of the same for us. The awareness of what need it satisfies is very important. Honesty frees us from false goals. We all have a special goal, a mission, that we follow without knowing it. In the moment in which we bring it completely to our conscious, our life can take off. James Redfield. We must find reason, mission of our lives. Every organ of the body has a precise function, every aspect of nature, universe has a reason. Why shouldn't we humans have such a reason? Before asking where we want to go, ask, who you want to be? What is guiding you? It is not easy to answer. There are more than one trap to fall into. We all must have a unique way to contribute. It need not be grand. It must be authentic from true self. To know our personal mission gives another perspective to our objective. Makes us do quality control of what we want. Then it helps us to see means and strategies we use are in alignment with who we are and who we want to be. Common error, to think that to have a mission to contribute to the world, we must have extraordinary talents which we don't have. We don't even know our talents just because we never tried to discover them. We are so busy with everyday things that we don't allow ourselves the time to develop our capabilities or stop to listen to our callings. When we put aside rationality and allow it to come out of the cage of limitations we have constructed, we can return to dreaming. Step 1. Discover the purpose of your life. Step 2. Decide on priorities for each list. Step 3. Linking all previous steps. Align purpose for living with the objectives. List main objective. What you want in life. Why is it important to me? Write answers in a diary. Again, ask, why is it important? What is its significance? Is there something more important? What are the reasons because of which it is important? Why are the reasons important? When you get it completely, is there anything else that is even more important? Keep doing it until you discover and identify all superior values that sustain your objectives. If it is important, welcome pleasant sensations from it. Let these feelings grow. Realize this part of your mission. Let's us dream again. We have been influenced not to dream. We have to learn it again. At the beginning, you may not feel anything at all, no flame, no passion or enthusiasm. But by dreaming with eyes open, objectives are born. Dreams makes forces aligned towards self-realization, make our contribution to the world clear. By renouncing dreams, we renounce living. We don't see opportunity because we don't permit the mind to do so. You may lose financially, but gain abundantly in well-being and satisfaction. We compromise our dream for money, security, love, acceptance. 1,000 excuses. This is slow but progressive death of our soul. Chapter 5, Building the Vision. Your vision becomes clear when you can see into your heart. He who looks outside dreams, he who looks inside awakens. Carl Gustav Jung. An experiment. First group was told to think of only objectives. Second group was asked to think as well as write down the objectives. Third group was asked to do think, write as well as plan action for the objectives. Fourth group was asked to do all these as well as share these with the support group and meet weekly to report progress. Obviously, the fourth group reached dreams best. If it works so well, why so few people do it? Maybe they did not think about them. Maybe, they superficially heard about it but did not really trust it, or think it might be dangerous. Maybe some did not understand importance and took it lightly. Maybe some did not want responsibility. Some thought price was high. Some are afraid of the change. Once you have objectives and a plan, you have a GPS to guide you to destination. The map of the future. All the things that are important and lasting start in the imagination and later find a way to become reality. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Einstein. For this exercise, have a couple of hours undisturbed time. You don't have to finish it in a day. Sometimes, objectives require time to germinate. You can modify map after a few days. Take a piece of paper or poster board and markers. If possible, sit on the floor. Imagine 6 months, 1 year, 5 years from now. Consider all aspects of life. Where do you want to live? What environment you want to be in? What job? What unique gift to the world you leave? What's your purpose of life? 2 types, a circle with spokes. In each section, give name to part of life, work, career, family, health, finance, friends, spirituality, personal growth. Hobbies, studies, entertainment, free time, relationships. Then, fill each section with goals in the area. Advantage is that the weight you give to any activity is visible. Between having dreams and making them come true, plus V thinking is not enough, plus V action plan and action is a must. First step, see objectives positively. See the difference in the following statements. I am no longer sick. I am healed. My body is healthy. Healing and healthy are plus V terms. Second step, make specific goals in sensory terms. Detail goals which can be felt, seen images, sounds, sensation. Better life is not an objective. Better in what? What do you see, feel, hear when your goals are fulfilled? You must be able to see a film. Third step, objectives are highly motivating and under your control. Objectives started and maintained by you, not dependent on others. Then you are in your power zone. Try to achieve the greatest good of all. Then the system helps you. Fourth step, define milestones. Make a plan of action and act on it. Make it realistic. We widen our horizon to new possibilities. Even for a realistic goal, the gap between us right now and the finish line appears to be so great. Defining intermediate steps makes it easier. Higher the objective, divide into even smaller steps. In studies, sports, we set milestones. Fifth step, determine resources you will need. What abilities you need to develop? Each time we activate a new capacity, beliefs change, a new identity is enhanced. You can get better in any area. Age is not a problem at all. Every one of us has a huge toolbox of tools needed for change. Some are in front of us. Some are at the bottom having dust and rust. Find them, polish them. Find role models who have reached goals. Learn from them. Examine and initiate strategies. Sixth step, take stock and discover a secondary advantage. Is vision balanced in all areas of life? Address issues if any. We must have free time also. Discover repercussions of your goals. Seventh step, establish a tracking procedure. A bridge to the future. You have your paints and brushes. Draw a paradise and go inside. Pilots use flight simulation, we use imagination. Basketball team experiment. Team 1 was to do only practice. Team 2, 50% time practice and 50% time imaginative therapy of playing their best in imagination. Team 3, 100% time only imaginative therapy. Best was Team 2. But surprisingly, first and third tied. Russian athletes who won most medals practiced visualization. When we go over an action mentally, same neurons get fired as those in actual action. Cross the bridge and do it as often as you can. Put the map, goals and steps, in a place you will see often. Imagine particulars of objectives as if already achieved, and to feel sensation and emotions. Relax mind and body for best results. Have repeat 2 to 3 minute visualizations every day. Create new habits. See goals on waking up and before sleep. Find solutions that work for you. Invent them, personalize them, be creative. One person uses map as a screensaver on a mobile laptop. To stay in contact with vision helps us to stay on course. Chapter 6, Axes of Change. Escape from our dependence on instant gratification pleasures. Dopamine chemical is released due to them, which is addictive/habit forming. Going against that requires will, perseverance, commitment and knowledge to replace them with new ways. The path is tortuous and discontinuous. Change is not a thing. It is an interactive process, very complex. It involves many variables, many levels, and a great risk of relapse. To minimize risk, a prototype is required showing how it works. It involves variance, mechanism involved, activities, phases. How to trick the brain's chemistry to make it work to our advantage. We must go through precise phases. Usually, multiple factors required to push us for the change. All elements to be discussed work together. You can change the order of these and still get the same result. 1. Awareness. If something hurts you, It is not the thing that disturbs you, but it is what you think about it. Mark Aurelius. Our behavior and consequences are not always obvious. Most of the functioning of our psyche occurs in the unconscious, without our awareness. If we don't realize we need to change and not aware of thought patterns limiting us, change will not happen. Awareness is the foundation. With it, we can separate experience, form interpretations and meanings and reactions we have. The mere fact of being aware of the moods changes them. Passion becomes compassion, anger becomes decision, fear becomes action, confusion turns into clarity. Some moments of intense awareness brings awakening, aha moments, internal observation, auto-reflections, thoughts, actions, moods. Tiet Nyet Han, mindfulness bell, twice, during a day, at set time, bells ring. All stop work, take a few deep breaths, bringing attention to the present, and think of their own actions and thoughts. Acceptance and awareness are closely linked. For the one, two is a must. We must avoid all judgment. Being afraid of others' judgment leads to stress. Awareness tells us what to change and where to focus. The problem is not knowing what to do, but in not doing what we know. 2. Motivation. One can choose to go back toward safety or go ahead toward growth. Growth must be chosen continuously and fear must be won continuously. A. Maslow. Don't expect others to change, change yourself. Motivation is an emotion behind every kind of change. It plays a fundamental role. We change because we want something, desire new experiences, inspired by dreams, begin to believe in it and then invest time and energy. Sometimes, reaching the limit of suffering leaves no choice, but to change. Reward must be enough for the change. Quit smoking, reward per month $100, no. $1,000 can try, $10,000 will surely do it. Tension as fuel. The axis of motivation dances between drive, what we want, and an escape from what we don't want. The gap between what we are and where we want to go creates tension, worry, anxiety, stress. Natural. 2 ways to manage. First, not good by lessening vision/objective/goals. Second, good. Learn to live with it, accept it, use tension as fuel for action. Change expands possibilities. Be inspired by vision and make it effective. Fundamental requirement. Vision is much more than objectives. It includes more solutions than we imagine and is powered by purpose in life. Focus on goal, accept tension, source of creative energy. Your joy correctly guides in this. A vision inspires sense of openness, passion, and joy, stays all day long. If you don't feel these, think, rethink, what you really love, like, gives you joy, amplify design with ease. Joy is not pleasure. Effective vision plus joy, good tension goal. Pain can also drive you. Enough is enough. Crisis in any area of life. 3. Decision. Not everything we confront can be changed, but nothing can change if we don't confront it. James Baldwin. Decision comes when we make a commitment to ourselves. This is a moment of transformation. It comes after understanding through reflection that we are worth much better and that possibilities exist. Beware of hesitation, excuses. Make a clear choice. A decision gives a new direction. Decision phase in a balanced manner. Every evaluation reinforces us for action. We are not slaves of emotion, we need not act on that. SWOT analysis, strength, weakness, opportunities and threats. Creation and action is a thought that comes to life. P. Coelho. There is an inner as well as outer creation. Inner creation, planning, brainstorming, thinking, options, possibilities, and strategies. Outer creation, action. When we face difficulty and resistance in the external world, first things strengthen internal creation. Belief, thought, and confirmation. Creative transformation. Remove blocking beliefs. Show these are not accurate. First, no beliefs ideas right/wrong. Recheck, consider new alternatives. Translate new beliefs into action. Start now. Don't fall in the trap of right moment. No moment is right. Action changes things. Small/big problem. Just one action, even small, removes confusion. Talking does not cook rice. NLP, Neurolinguistic Programming. Rule: behave as if. It is impossible to behave for long in a certain way and not become that way. You want to be happy? What would you do if you were? Okay, do it. Why Secret Book doesn't work. It emphasizes thinking, not action. Ethical NLP prepares you for action. 4. Solidification. You can change at any age. Make sure that there is no relapse of old habits. To have success in change, it is necessary to have a big dose of concentration, and an intense and uninterrupted repetition of new behavior, because it means fighting deep programming. Our brain is designed for minimum energy for non-essential activities. Habits require less energy. Replace old habits with new ones. 5. Celebrate results. Make thoughts and behaviors seductive by association with pleasure, and rewarding until it becomes automatic. It is important that reward is immediate. Take time to celebrate smallest result. Reassurance of importance is plus V reinforcement. Perfectionist attitude misses small success. Celebrate daily. Redefine success. What is success for you? Form support groups who create a favorable environment. Critic's hat. After stable change, examine for weak points. Quality control is then possible. A daily applause. Every day, write in diary at least one small/big thing you may call a success in anything. Give yourself applause and find way to celebrate. Be creative. Chapter 7. Tools for Transformation. For changing, we need tools to be used with consistency and discipline for reinforcing the new belief. We have to train with tenacity. It may be considered as a sacrifice. Beethoven to an admirer, it's not genius. Exercise 8 by 40 by 365 hours and you will be as good as me. Einstein, secret of talent -1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. Variety of tools, choice of practices and suggestions are required for change. Some are techniques like breathing. Some are suggestions like physical exercise, diet, support groups. The magic of words. Sufi test for words: is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Words have energy, calories. Based on this energy level, these have different effects on emotions. Way of speaking influences the mood, beliefs, perception of reality and behavior. Chanting of divine name is very effective. Muktananda story. The linguistic diet, based on respect, love, appreciation, not just in speaking, but thoughts as well. Blessings, not curse. We don't describe the world we see, but we see the world that we describe. Our story's victim or hero. Stories become life scripts. Words make thoughts real. Hence, choose them carefully. Words imprison us or set us free. Change language, thoughts, first and change your life. Record your conversation to assess how you think. Choose phrases carefully. These are your nutrition. These should be affirmative, full of belief. Must be truthful, not lies. These are seeds of future. We don't negate reality. For money, affirm I have capacity to create a new activity for earning money. This is brain programming. Repeat with emotional intensity. These create new mood, thoughts, behavior, which act as a bridge to the future. Some doctors cure just with reassuring words. Life may not change, perception will definitely change. Prepare a new diet of sentences. Your own, personal, which is good for you. Out of many, write down 3 phrases in a diary. Learn by heart. Repeat at least 7 times a day, for at least 21 days. Then start with other phrases. Where is your focus? Most of us don't focus on deciding to excel in something in particular. A. Robbins. Focus is the key to success life, business. Flow state, effortless immersed in doing. Then you have great energy and clarity. Difficulty is not lowered, raise your capacity to focus on the challenge. How animal prays, absolute focus every time. It is not successful every time. It knows the consequences of not doing its best. Hence, doing its best comes naturally to it. Focus maximum powers of mind and body. For reaching goal, passion is a fuel, and focus is a steering wheel. Both are essential. Humans see obstacles, and activate conditioning. Then feasible becomes unrealistic. We see only difficulties and risks. The structure of optimism. The pessimists see difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. W. Churchill. Glass is half full/empty? Matter of perception. Mice experiment. First group put in a tub of water without an island. Second group with an island. After some practice, both groups were put in a tub of water without island. Second group tried 3 times more. What is not working? VA thinking/emotions, anger, fear, stress increase blood pressure, heartbeats, cortisol, adrenaline, which are bad for health. 3 groups were shown horror, sad, violent films. After some time, first group was shown a movie with plus VA theme, second group was shown a film with neutral theme, and the third group was not shown any film. It was found that the first group had normalcy restored. Research has proved that plus VA emotions increases intellectual capacity, creativity, capability of solving problem, proactivity, flexibility, health. Can you learn optimism? Yes. Present unhappiness due to 3 PS. To be optimistic, learn 3 PS plusly. Begin to believe that everything good has to be with you. Be joyous when day is sunny, when you see scenery, when others smile, with unexpected help. All these are good for you. Let experiences of plus VA moments pervade days, weeks. Then grace and beauty become permanent in life. Difficult moments are like clouds in the sky. Make the memory of success in one area become your safety island for rest and restoration, like that in the mice experiment. Make a list of aspects of life/work that gives joy, plus they emotions. Initially, you may not write many. Slowly, you will find more and more. Read the list 20 times a day. Tension fades away. After this, whenever you face a problem, think that there must be a solution. It may not be the best. M. Hall, optimism is an art of responding plusfully to life. Faith, love, hope are very important. The list of appreciation lists 20 things, any aspects, anything, which you appreciate, and 6 of these for which you feel grateful. Read at least 5 times a day. Keep it with you. Spirituality and faith. Fundamental human qualities: kindness, gentleness, compassion, love, trust, generosity, availability, truth. Spirituality, journey to realization of our best. Through spirituality, we seek enthusiasm for life and understand what it means to live. Spiritual intelligence. Studies show that with faith, people are happier and healthier. It allows us to use rational, emotional intelligence in a unified way to improve life. Awareness of spiritual laws provides us with capacity to think beyond and seek the higher truth. Spiritual intelligence improves love relationships. It supports you even when everything in life appears to fall apart. We always want this strength. Sometimes, we have a map in life about where we want to go, but more often, we walk in the dark. The form of God. God does not do good/bad things. The correct question is to ask God to give strength and wisdom to manage what happened. Religion is not essential, spirituality is. It provides deep peace, an expansion merging with the universe. We feel presence of bright/dark moments as well. A presence. School/college does not prepare you for facing traumas in life like death of near one, job loss, relationship breakup. When you are disturbed, go to the nature. Let it talk to you, provide peace to you. Author says that keeping vigil with the dead body of my father were some of the sweetest and most tender moments I ever had. Deep peace when I held his hand. A part of us is in pain, but for the other, death does not exist. I feel love and optimism in life. I know that I am guided, everything happens for my own good. Even when it is difficult to see the whole picture, I can always count on the wisdom of the universe, and feel that I am safe and everything is good. Nature, deep breathing, contact with animals help you to reduce stress. Create your own sacred space and altar at home. It may be very small. Every day, spend a few minutes in front of the altar, like looking at photos of loved ones who are away and feel love, same way we do with God through images of spiritual connection. When you feel down, need comfort, looking for creativity or relaxation, go to the altar. Breathing. Breath is a thread between you and infinity. Yogis have achieved miracles through breath control. Breath affects moods and emotions and vice versa. It can reduce stress, produce deep states of peace, improves intuition, ecstasy. Breath is a bridge between conscious and unconscious. 75% toxins in the body are released by breathing. It helps in BP control, reducing anxiety, and is most effective for relaxation. Danger: don't hold breath. Handbook of Breathing. 1. Once in a while, pay attention to breathing, even when you are busy. 2. Once in a while, deepen breathing. At least 5 times, to feel better, relaxed. 3. Slow breathing helps in relaxation, and faster charging of body. 4. If you are not in a good mood, exhale imagining sad feelings leave you. Inhale, imagining joy, tranquility, peace and relaxation enter you. 5. 10 minutes of pranayama in tranquility. We are all connected. Mother Earth does not only give food, oxygen, water, but also continuous well of energy, serenity and peace. It is like going back home. Nature is an earthly manifestation of the divine. Talk to the nature. Easy and powerful exercise, Mother Nature frees us of pain. Go in woods alone and tell Mother Nature what is bothering you, hurting you. The benefits are immediate. You feel empty, lighter, peaceful. Don't be embarrassed due to others. If we have strong roots in nature, the storms in life don't affect us so much. Animals, a source of love. Living alone, pet is the best medicine. Protects from depression, stress. Animals don't judge, they only love us as we are. If pet at home is not feasible, visit pet shelter. You get a wealth of unconditional love. Provides a battery, long-lasting, of love and affection. Physical exercise. Removes chronic anxiety and depression. Jog, walk 20 to 30 minutes, 3 to 5 days in a week. Exercise releases endomorphin molecule of well-being. It stops constant flow of thoughts, negative spirals. Both ways affect body and brain through exercise. Exercise also improves immunity. Food for mind. We use the best material for a boat or a house. Why not for our body? Food and mood, vitamin C and E among MIMP nutrients. Magnesium and calcium important for calmness. Chromium stabilizes the sugar. B12 improves energy. Niacin reduces anxiety. B6 and folic acid prevents depression. That's why people in depression crave for chocolate containing folic acid. Famous vegetarian persons: Hippocrates, Darwin, Einstein, Freud, Galileo, Kafka, Leonardo da Vinci, Martin Luther King, Newton, Pythagoras, Seneca, Plato, Wagner, Tolstoy, Voltaire. When we enter the road for change, it's a very delicate phase. Leaving old, established state and haven't reached new one. Feels like in a vacuum. Spiritual growth is a condition similar to that of a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. It must pass through a phase of chrysalis, a condition of disintegration and impotence. Man's job is difficult. We don't have a cocoon for protection. He must continue to do the best in every aspect: job, family, social obligations. Change appears scary. Destabilized current order and equilibrium. Good/bad worked so far. Create community. Great to have a group of people with whom to share path of change. Continuous use of tools of change is very helpful. The group must have a clear vision of a shared goal. We share joy, it increases, yet when we share pain, it decreases. Thank you for listening to our audiobook Abstract of a Whole New Life by Lucia Giovannini. We hope that this book has helped you to find hope and inspiration to overcome adversity and create a new life for yourself. Remember, by learning to let go of the past, you can open yourself up to new possibilities and create a better future. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The Mindset Shift, for more audiobook abstracts and content that will help you shift your mindset and improve your life. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.